Greetings, family, and welcome to another day with myself, Mama Ama, as we explore the mystery. And today, the mystery works with the great benefactor, Jupiter, Thursday, Jupiter Day, and we get into the energy of expansion. And I'm so glad to be here with you. It's a lot going on in my mind, and I wasn't sure where to go today. So when I sat down and I got ready to get started, I'm breathing in this sage in the air, taking it all in. And I said, oh, let's look over at the bookshelf. And I pulled up one of my favorite authors for certain kind of spiritual teachings. Their name is Sanaya Roman, and they wrote this in connection with someone named Dwayne Packer. Creating money, attracting abundance. And so I pulled the book up and I decided to do that book bibliomancy where you just kind of flip open, hold your moment. What is it I need to do? And you turn to the page. And the page that I turned to is page 98. And in here it says, money flows in my life. I am prosperous. Then it goes on to say that there are four basic states of flow you might experience. Calm, when money is coming in and going out in equal amounts. Flow, when much more money is coming in than going out. Ebb, when much more money is going out than coming in. And flat, when no money is flowing in or out. And money represents an exchange of energy between you and the outside world. It represents the energy going out from you and the energy coming back in. Continues to say, if you are in a calm or flat state where money is coming in and going out in an equal amount, or there isn't any movements, look at where your energy might not be moving. You want both money and your personal energy to flow. By unblocking your energy, you can create more money in your life. Blocks in money can be caused by places where your energy isn't flowing, such as in your body, your emotions, or your relationships with other people. Or if you are in a calm or flat state with money and you want the energy to begin moving, observe your life for a while and ask your higher self to show you where energy needs more flow. And then it says here, it says, my energy is open and flowing in every area of my life. So repeat that after me. My energy is open and flowing in every area of my life. So this is for both of us, right? We're both calling this in. I'm calling it in. I'm sure you're calling it in. I'm right here with you. So let's go. It says, sometimes the lack of flow may be in your body. If your body is not as healthy or as energetic as you would like, you can start having more energy by getting in touch with your inner urgings. Your body is always trying to communicate with you about its needs. What whispers have you been receiving from your body? My body ain't been whispering, it's been yelling. Let's see. Perhaps it wants you to get more rest. I've been listening to that. Be out in nature more. I could do that. Get more exercise. I can do that. And change your diet. Calling that in too. So follow your inner urgings and you will gain more physical energy and health. And as you gain more flow in this area, it will help money to flow in your life. Take a moment to reflect on your body. Is there anywhere you feel physically blocked? Do you have any inner urges that you are not following, such as changing your diet, getting more exercise, getting a massage, or walking outdoors? What simple step could you take today or tomorrow to help open up that area? It goes on getting into emotions and other places to observe, but I think that answers some things for me. And yeah, because I'm really feeling the physicality of this world, the physical environment, not just my body, my space, responsibilities to my body, responsibilities to my space, and responsibilities to my young ones, responsibilities to this world, feeling a lot of weight. I don't know if you've been feeling that as well, but they're talking to us about listening. And this may be the spirit of Jupiter here, asking us to expand open and see what ways we can unlock it, pull it out, allow the flow to begin to come through as a trickle and turn into a rush, so that the energy can move abundantly in our lives. I'm calling for that. And so I'm appreciating that message. I'm really, really appreciating that message. And I hope that you do too. I have these cards here. I'm pulling from the Golden Futures deck. And God was like, we're just gonna be a moment. I'm just gonna be in a state of acceptance and allowance with this energy. What is the message that the mystery of expansion and Jupiter, the great benefactor? What happens when our big unk, who wants to give us the best, shows up in our lives? What is the message that our big unk of beneficial energy wants to bless us with, wants to strengthen us with, wants to awaken in us? And again, the second one was going to move into energy of emotions that can be stuck. But I'm really sensing for myself, maybe for some of you, it has to do with our physical world. And so I'm just holding on. I feel it really strongly, like it's a strong resonance for me. And so if you're here with me, this is how it's moving through me. Hopefully it speaks to you, but even if it does not, maybe there'll be this moment where you can see what this energy is for you, to see what places you are not having that flow, so that that energy flow, so that we can, calm is good. The place of calm is good. Flat, again, having it where it's not necessarily the energy is being too much, or not, being kind of neutral in terms of even about going in and out. But I do know that ebb is a real place, and I'm looking to be more in flow, where there's more coming in than going out. I think this is the card I want to pull here. Let's see. We got these two cards, and what is the message from these two beings here? So this card, leadership and decisions. Make choices for the highest good of all. And again, this unicorns, we've seen them before. The unicorn says, spread the light of the unicorns. And so spread the light of this individuality. And when I'm looking at this, it's quite beautiful. There's this heart and this collective and the sun and this pillar and these images. It almost looks like a face here. And when I'm pulling this in, I'm really sensing what it means around the decision points that we make. This is again around commanding flow. That's the card that we talked about. The energy of releasing blockages to allow things to flow in a beneficial way in our life. What is the great benefactor Jupiter want us to know? To expand. So where are we needing to take a leadership space in our own life, as well as for the benefit of the highest good of all? It's something, because I think about the energy of the unicorn, this winged one. When we spread the light of our uniqueness, when we spread the light of our own personal gifts, my God, is this not talking to me? When we spread the light of our own personal gifts and we're decisive about it. Part of being a leader is to make a decision. Part of being a leader is about making a decision. So when we make these decisions and it's being done, but the thing about it is it says the highest good of all. And the key part of that is ensuring that we are also too included in that goodness. The goodness has to include you too. It has to include me. And so I'm just really, really, really sitting with that and feeling that in a good way. So maybe join me with a few deep breaths in and out. Let's just feel this in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to do two more of those. Breathing in and breathing out. And this foundational fourth breath. Breathing in and breathing out. So this is our moment, family. To be in leadership in our own life, to be decisive in our own life, to allow our light to shine for the highest good of all. I appreciate you so much. I thank you for joining me on this Thursday, and until tomorrow, please and peace and be